Let's talk about Steve Ells, the guy behind Chipotle, the one with the massive burritos and cult-like following. After more than 30 years in the game, Steve just hit billionaire status. But here's the thing. This isn't just a story about getting rich. This is about hustle, vision, and how one wild idea can flip an entire industry on its head. So, how does a classically trained chef end up starting a fast casual chain that completely redefines fast food? Steve was born in Indianapolis in 1965, but grew up in Boulder, Colorado. Creative kid, always curious about food. His dad was in pharmaceuticals, but Steve? He was all about the kitchen. He went to the University of Colorado to study art history, of all things. But that passion for food wouldn't let go. Eventually, he packed up and headed to the Culinary Institute of America in New York. Steve was already an outlier. After graduating in 1990, he trained under one of the top chefs in the country, Jeremiah Tower at Star's in San Francisco. And while he was soaking up fine dining, something else caught his attention. The giant burritos from the Mission District taquerias. We're talking 2-pound monsters packed with flavor, fresh ingredients, wrapped tight, and ready to go. In 1993, with an $85,000 loan from his dad and a head full of ideas, he opened the first Chipotle in Denver. No big plans, just enough money, he hoped, to open a fancy restaurant later on. He thought he'd sell maybe 107 burritos a day. But then, boom, over 1,000 burritos a day were flying out the door in the first month. That's 9 times more than expected. Most side hustles struggle to break even. This one turned into a full-blown phenomenon overnight. So what do you do when your small idea suddenly explodes? Steve doubled down, opened a second spot in 1995, then a third in 1996 with help from an SBA loan, and then the big one. In 1998, McDonald's came knocking. They put $360 million into Chipotle. That was the first time they ever invested in a company that wasn't theirs. Imagine this. You're pitching burritos to the biggest fast food giant on the planet, and they hand you a 9-figure check. Wild. With that kind of backing, Chipotle spread like wildfire. By 2005, over 500 locations across the US, they were opening stores faster than Starbucks and Subway. And get this, when McDonald's pulled out of the partnership in 2006, they walked away with $1 billion in profit. That same year, Chipotle went public. Steve Ells wasn't just a chef anymore. He was a fast food pioneer. He led the company through all of it. CEO until 2009, then co-CEO, then back in full control in 2016. But running a billion-dollar brand? That's not all burritos and sunshine. In 2017, after some rough years, Steve stepped down. And by 2020, he had completely left the company. The fallout was brutal. Chipotle's stock dropped over 40%. For a while, it looked like his legacy might take a hit. But Steve? He stayed quiet, kept it moving, and played the long game. And now, in 2025, he's officially a billionaire. Thanks to his stake in Chipotle and the company's ongoing success, Steve Ells just joined one of the most exclusive clubs in the world. It was never just about the money. It was about doing food differently. Better ingredients, better ethics, no shortcuts, and a whole lot of bold flavor. So here's the real question. What quiet little idea is sitting in your head right now? Because Steve didn't wait for permission. He didn't play it safe. He saw something ordinary, a burrito, and believed it could be something extraordinary. And now, he's changed how we think about fast food forever. Your game-changing idea might not come from a big office or a fancy business plan. It might be scribbled on a napkin in your kitchen, just like his was. So yeah, maybe the world is ready. The only question is, are you?